start, I want you to remember that this lesson is supported by Edify Uganda, Christian Schools Owners Association, and the ICT Teachers Association of Uganda, the three organizations there. So we shall start with the corrections of last time. Yes, we had 5 questions that we went through. Yes, on what we learned. So we are first going through the corrections before we start today's work. So I want to find out from you, and if, of course, get to know that either you passed all the questions or there are some questions that you did not pass. Yes, we shall get there. Adam, you're going to read for us the first question. Adam? Adam is far? Okay, Ajangole. Ajangole Philomena, read for us the first question.
What are social services?
Thank you so much, Philomena. Yes. What are social services, Philomena? What did you write there? I think Philomena was not there. Okay. Amolo, Alicia? What do you think social services?
They admitted me and just coming up after
Yes.
swimming.
Yes, speak to me. Speak to me, my daughter there. Okay. Adam wants to say something. Adam, speak out. What are social services?
I don't know.
Oh, I think Adam was not there that day. Let me pick out on those people who were there. I can see Nakabogo. Yes, Alice, what are social services? Yes, Alice? Oh, nobody. What are they? Seems some people are really very far from here. Yes, nobody. Unmute and talk to me. What are social services? How did you define them?
Social services are things provided by the government for people to live a better life.
Thank you so much. I hope that's what you wrote down, and that's very, very correct, if that's what you wrote. Yes, that's what we said social services are. For those of you who were not here, Trevor, how did you define social services? Trevor? Yes, speak out again. You unmute, first unmute.
Teacher?
Yes.
Social services?
Yes.
Social services are services provided by the government to make people's lives better.
Wow, you are very wonderful. Thank you so much, Trevor. Yes, I think I cannot even go to another person because that is what exactly we said. Yes, they are saying social services are services provided by the government to make people's lives better. To make people's lives better. Yes, that is exactly what we said. But we said beyond the government, yes, there are some organizations that also provide services to people, which we call the non-governmental organizations. These ones are very good at helping the government in providing social services. For example, Edify is sponsoring our e-classes now. So that's one of them. Yes, we shall move to this second question. I can see many people. Okay, so who is going to read for us that one? Yes, I only pick out those people whose hands are up. Yes, those people whose hands are up. Fidel, yes. Fidel, read for us number 2.
Services
Thank you, Fidel. Yeah, thank you, Fidel. So the network is breaking. Yes, that's exactly what is there. They're asking us to mention any 2 social services provided to people in our division. Yes. What are these social services that are provided to people in our division? That's what we wanted in there. Daisy, give me the first one.
Health service.
Thank you so much, Daisy. Health services is one of them. Joseph, Yiga.
education services.
Thank you so much. You're wonderful. Education services. Zawede. Zawede. My daughter there is not unmuting. Very fortunate. Zawede, I've given you a chance to unmute yourself. Yes, which other?
Water.
Yes, we call it water supply service. Thank you so much, Zawede. Water supply service. Miriam, any other? Yes.
Education services.
Okay, education service. Thank you. Someone has already mentioned it. Christabel, any other? Oh, say it again. Oh, I really missed out on what Christabel was saying there. Well, sorry about that. I think Christabel's network is not so good yet. Oh, she's saying health service. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. So we have very many services in here. So we have education service, health service, security service, transport service. We can have their communication service, water supply service. All those services, we need them in our division. Wherever you are, we need those services very, very much. I can see many other people's hands. I'm going to them later on. Samantha, Innocent, Daniel, you're going to give us the next ones. I believe you wrote them all. And we have that number 3, 4, 5. Yes. Samantha, ready for us number 5? I mean number 3. Samantha, number 3.
Which social service is provided by doctors?
Oh, thank you so much, Andy. What's the answer, Samantha? Okay. Innocent, what's the answer for number 3? That which social service is provided?
They give us life.
Oh, doctors give us life?
Treat us.
Oh, they treat us. They don't give us life. It's only one person who gives us life, and that's God. But these people treat us. So the service, I want the service there. Daniel, which service is that? Daniel? Which service is that? As Daniel is taking long. Ogwal. Yes. Which service is that?
Health services.
Much healthy service or medical service. So we can call it health service or medical service. So that's what we wanted in that question there. Healthy service or medical service. So they don't give us, just treat us when we are sick. Okay, we are going to this number 4. Number 4, and who has not talked to me yet? And the hand is up. Okay, Priscilla, read for us number 4.
How are midwives important to people in our division?
Very good. And give us your answer.
They take care of housework.
Oh, they take care of housework? Thank you, but not really. If that's what you wrote, no. These people are not for housework. No, but how are not these midwives important?
To help people living.
Let's say it again.
To help people giving birth.
Or I've missed on someone, you know, but Honor, what did you write there? Honor? I think that was honorable, something of that kind. Honor or honorable? Yes.
They help us. They help us in critical conditions.
In critical conditions. Thank you, honorable. So what's your name? What's your name? Is it Honor or honorable?
Honor.
Honor. Okay. Thank you.
That's my real.
That's her real name. Yes, that's what she was trying to tell us there. All right. Yes. So this midwives.
Pregnant women are giving birth.
Oh yes, very wonderful. So these are mainly help. They help out pregnant mothers to give birth. So midwives are not those housemaids at home. They are women in the hospitals. Sometimes it's men that help pregnant mothers to give birth. When a pregnant mother goes in labor pain, yes, these are the people that come along and start helping this person, tell them how to give birth. Yes, I may not go into other details. Yes, so that's what they do there. Pregnant mothers give birth by the help of midwives. Yes, and my last question is right there. Yes, I'm going to pick out someone here. I can see someone in the name of Edify. Yes, I can see the hand up. Read for us that question.
Which organization is funding your Zoom e-learning classes?
Thank you so much. And what's your answer?
Edify Christian.
Thank you so much. Yes, yes, that is the organization there. The organization which is funding our e-classes is Edify Uganda. So that's what I expected there for that number 5. So all the questions are right there, and I believe you all wrote the correct answers. Timothy, how many did you get? Timothy, how many did you get? Count it through. Someone telling me what they got. Divine, Narwan, what did you get? How many did you
Yes,
get?
teacher.
How many did you get?
I never did the work.
Oh, you did the work. You were not there? Sorry about that. Bring us. So she never did the work. Johanna, how many did you get? How many? Did you pass everything, Johanna? Yes? Okay. Isabella, what did you get?
Yes,
Yes. How many?
teacher.
How many did you get?
How many what?
How many did you pass? I think Isabella was also not there. So for those people who were there, yes, count through what you got and have the total marks there. So those are the questions that we had, and I want us to move to what we have today. And today is a Tuesday, 27th July 2021. That's the date we are writing in there.
21.
Yes, today is Tuesday, 27th July 2021. Writing there, write for me your name. For those of you who did not know my name, it's right down there. My name is Teacher Lawrence. Yes. So whenever I get in here, you know the person you're talking to. So I want you to finish up before I can take you to what we have to learn today. Actually, for those people who were not there last time that we were having a lesson here, yes, we are looking at livelihood in our division or our sub-county. And what we mean by livelihood is how people survive in our sub-counties, like the way of life in their areas, their sub-county or their division. And we said most people in those areas need a lot of services for them to survive very well. So those services are the ones we call social services. So last time we looked at social services, and like you've seen it there in the corrections. We say these are services provided by the government for people to live a better life. And we gave examples of those social services. Then we went on to healthy service. That's why you're seeing doctors, midwives in our questions. So today we want to look at another social service, another type of social service, and another example of social service that I want you to listen attentively and get it this time. Christine, you want to talk to me? Christine?
Yes.
Yes, talk to me.
Yes.
I
did not finish. I did not finish number 2.
You did not finish number 2. Okay. Okay, I'll take you back a little bit. Yes, I'll take you back there. And the number 2 was asking us for examples of social services. And we said we have things like education service, health service, security service, transport service. So you can write any of them. Josephine? Josephine, you want to talk to me? Johanna? Johanna, talk to me. I think they had just raised their arms for no good cause. All right. So today we want us to look at yet another social service, and we are going to look at basically security services. We are going to look at security services for today, and I want you to be very, very attentive, and we talk about this service here. So write for me that heading in your book, security services. What do we mean by security service? Okay, yes, Brian, Adrian, yes. Brian Adrian is telling me there is something that he wants to tell me. Brian Adrian, yes. Brian Adrian. Oh, sorry. I'll pick you anytime. Don't worry, I'll get you and you get to speak to me. Very, very shortly. Yes, Brian Adrian, I've got you. Oh, yes. So what is this thing that we call security? So security basically is that protection. Okay? Security is the protection given to people and their property. So what we call security is that protection, because we have that question, that what is security? So we are saying security is the protection given to people and their property. I want to repeat the last time and I will ask you to repeat after me. Security is the protection given to people and their property. Yes, Timothy, repeat what I've said. Timothy, repeat what I've said. What is security? Timothy seems to be far. Yes, John, Bamuteze.
Now you do. Security is the. I don't know how. What?
Loudly.
Security is. Speak loudly. Security. I've forgotten it.
Okay, I'm repeating the last time so that everyone can repeat after me. All right? I said security is the protection given to people and their property. Okay? So, can I see some members unmuting and telling me what security is? Yes, what is security? I see Fidel, I see Emma. Yes, what is security?
Security is the security is protection. Security is the protection.
Yes, go on.
Security is the protection.
Security.
Security is the
People and their property.
security is the protection given to people and their property.
Property.
Security is the
Yes, that is what we call security, the protection given to people and their property. Yes, it's right there on your screen. That security is the protection given to people and their property. So people need security. People need their property to be protected. People need their lives to be protected. And so the government has to come up and give them the security that they need. Yes. So after that, what are some of these organs which provide security? in Uganda. What are some of these organs? And the organs of security are very many. We mean those groups of people that provide security in the country. Wow, I can see many hands are coming out here. Yes, many hands are coming out, and I really don't know. Okay. Unfortunately, some people's audios are not on, and I may not be able to pick on them. And some don't have names. Remember, those people who are using names of phones, it becomes very challenging for me to call on someone by their phone names. Like I can see Nokia 21. Okay. Damali, can you give me one security organ that you know? I mean those different organs that provide security. Henry, you are also there. You can tell me one. Josia. Yes. I mean the organs of security, the groups of people that provide security. You get it?
Policemen.
Yes.
Policemen.
Correct. Natania and Solange there. Yes, you're also going to tell me one more security organ that you know. Okay, good. Yes, what are some of these people that provide security to us? You would give me one. Apart from police. Yes, good. Speak out.
Amy.
Amy, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, good. Good says Amy. Or the Amy. Kafi, Kamufi. Also tell me another one. Yes. Yes, which other organ promotes security? Seems to be far. So there are different organs of security in the country, and because of time, yes, we have different organs right there. So someone said we have the police. It's an organ that promotes security in the country. Secondly, we have the army. Yes, the army. You told us there's army. Yes, then another organ, yeah, the prisoners. Prisoners. Look at that word properly. Prisoners, and even learn to spell it. Learn to spell it. Prisons. Yes. Another organ of security that we have is the LDUs. I think that's the common word that you normally hear. That LDU. But LDU or LDU stands for local defense units. So when I ask you to write LDU in full or LDUs in full, yes, I expect you to write the local defense units. Then we have PSGs. PSGs, and that is the private security guards. These are very many. You find them at companies keeping the buildings. You find them at schools keeping schools. You find them at hotels keeping hotels. So they are now very many private security guards. Like we have the Securico, you have the HAS, you have, there are very many D&A. So there are very many security companies that are providing security to the people of Uganda. Some of those are not owned by the government. Who is using the account name of ITEL A35? ITEL A35. You unmute and tell me your name. Then Nokia 21. I want to find the name.
Lighton.
Brighton. Okay, that's Brighton. Yes, thank you so much. So, the organism. Then, What about this one using? There are very many using Galaxy S8. What's the name? Galaxy S8. I think we shall just have to rename them later on. Okay. So thank you so much. So those are some of the security organs that we have in Uganda. All right. Then we have what we call weapons used to provide security. What someone was telling me at first when I asked for security organs, someone was credit weapons. So these weapons that people use to keep security. Yes. Very many hands here. Huh? I don't want to pick the same people that have already given chance to talk to me. Okay, Maria. Yes, what are some of the security weapons that you know?
Why you ask? Mami,
Yes, Maria. Oh, Maria, talk to me. I mean, I'm asking for the weapons that they use to keep security.
Guns.
Okay. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Maria. Yes, that is one of them. Caleb, which other security organ, weapon do you know?
Maybe you didn't press something. That's
Caleb?
why they can't see us. When us
Guns.
Which other, apart from guns?
Sticks.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much.
Batons.
Some use sticks. Yes, I can hear someone say batons. Yes. Ikiriza, which other one do you know? Then Jeremy?
Bow and arrow.
Thank you so much. Jeremy, which other one do you know? Jeremy, as is responding, Kautara?
Spears.
Yes, the spears. Okay. Thank you, Kautara. I have Eva. Which other security weapons?
Dogs.
Yes, some use dogs. Yes. Oh, those ones. Desire. Which other one do you know? Yes, Desire. Or Desire seems to be far. Yes. So those are some of the security organs, weapons. So we are saying a weapon is that material which is used to defend ourselves from enemies. A material used to defend ourselves from enemies. So how we defend ourselves, we use a weapon. So you may find that some people don't know how to fight, but whenever an enemy comes, they bite. They bite that person. So meaning that is their weapon for defense. You find some people keep very long nails that whenever they are fighting with their friends, they keep scratching them. And that becomes their weapon. Look at a cat. For a cat will use its claws and to scratch you in the face. And for you, leave it and run away. So they have those weapons. For a dog, will only bark at you and you're like, it's going to jump on me. Yet it may not even jump on you. And for you, you run away. So what are some of these security weapons? So we have examples of security weapons. I can see people bringing guns there. Okay, so one of them is that machine there. Most of you know it, and that is our gun. So a gun is one of the security weapons. Yes, It's one of the security weapons which the police, the army, the prisons, the LDUs, the PSBs all use to keep security. Secondly, they use another weapon, but this one is majorly used by armies in wars when they are fighting. Yes, they use that weapon, and that weapon we call it a landmine. A landmine. So they put that weapon strategically. It can explode like a bomb. It can explode like a bomb. So whenever enemies are fighting each other, they're in a war. Yes, soldiers normally use that landmine. Yes, we have this. We have this also. Yes, and what is that one there? That man is setting up there. Adrian Makova.
Missiles. Missiles.
Yes?
Missiles.
Missiles. Oh, missiles. Someone says, okay, that's like a bomb. Thank you so much. That's a bomb. They're setting up a bomb. So when they set that and they see their enemies, yes, they can set it on and it explodes and burns people. Then we have this one here. Those guys are carrying in their arms. What's that they are carrying? Who has not spoken to me yet? And yet I want all of you to talk to me. Yes, I can have, yes, Masabe, Kayla, what's that they're holding?
Spear.
Are they carrying spears? Those guys they're carrying things there. What do you think are those? Have you ever seen the police carrying them?
Guns.
Hey, yes, Kayla has ever seen police carrying those things, but she doesn't know what they are called. Desire, what are those things?
Guns.
Sure, this is a gun, really. Say, what are they?
Pistols.
Pistols. No, those are the what we call batons, yes?
Pistols.
No, those are the batons. Those short sticks that the police and the army carry. Yes, they are called the batons. Yes, that's a baton. So you list some of those security weapons. You might not draw them, but list them. List them in your book before we move on to other security weapons. Yes, list them very fast, members. Who has not talked to me yet? Rahama. Yes, Rahama. Yes, you're going to talk to me. Where are you now? What have you written so far? Oh, there is Tony. Tony, where have you reached?
Landmine.
Landmine, yes. Phonics Lee. Phonics Lee, where have you reached?
Pardon?
Where have you reached? Like, what have you written so far?
I've written all of them.
Oh, that's very good. Thank you so much, Phonics.
On Batoon.
Someone is on Batoon, yes. Those are some of the security people. So you find the army, you find the prisoners and other organizations working with those batons. They move with guns. Here we don't normally use bombs. Bombs are used in wars and even landmines. Yes, we don't normally use when we are chasing people from town. When you use a bomb, you may kill all of them. Others, like there's that one there. Yes, I hope that one you have ever heard of it or even seen it on TV. Yes, what is that they're using there? Marion, what is that? Marion?
I think it's
Oh, she has forgotten. Some people want to tell me what it is. But yes, I can see. Valeria, yes. Valeria has not talked to me. What's that?
A baton.
Hey, that one is there on your screen.
Tear gas.
Hey, that is tear gas. Thank you so much. Yes, that is what we call the tear gas. When they are chasing people who have crowded somewhere, they use tear gas. So it is also another security weapon that we need. Yes, they use tear gas. Then there's that one there, which we call bow and the arrow. That man is aiming at shooting at something. You might have seen either a dog, a lion somewhere, and wants to destroy it. So he aims properly and now releases the bow and the arrow. Yes. Then we have this one here. What are those guys using? What are those police officers using? Someone using the Techno P. Yes, talk to me. What are they using?
Sticks.
And what's your name?
Blessing.
Blessing. Thank you so much. Yes, they're using sticks. Thank you. That is good. So even sticks are security. Weapon is, yes, they are using sticks. Then lastly, we can have that security weapon there. Security weapon there. Jasmine has talked to me. Jasmine has already talked to me. I had someone called, yes, Ashley, okay. Let me just pick on someone. EB. Who is using that account name of EB? EB talk. Yes, what is that they're using there?
Yeah. Bow and arrow.
You have seen a bow and arrow. What about this last picture?
Emoro Benjamin.
Emoro Benjamin. Thank you so much, Emoro. What about this last picture? What is there? Emoro. Because you've said, okay. Yes, which is that? Benjamin, yes. Benjamin. Okay, what are they holding here?
Benjamin.
What are they holding here? This one's here. Huh? Joel, what are those things here that you're holding? Joel.
It's a panga,
Hey, thank you so much.
teacher.
Yes,
It's a panga.
Thank you so much, Joel. So these guys are using pangas, meaning pangas can also be security weapons. Yes. Thank you so much. Those are pangas. So they are also security weapons, and so those are some of them. So list them all, and very, very fast, before I can take you to the roles of security organs. I believe you've all finished them. Yes, the roles of security organs. What are these security organs doing? What do they do? Like, how are they important to us? You get it? And we shall start with the police. Yes, we shall start with the police because it's one of the security organs. And they put on a uniform like that. Some put on like that. There are different uniforms depending on where they belong, which department they belong. So what are the duties or the roles of the police? So as I go through, I expect you to be listing them as well. So the police does a lot. They do a lot. And the first one, we are saying they keep law or they maintain law and order. So you can say they keep law and order, or you can say they maintain law and the order. Yes, they do a lot. Anthony was saying cannot see. I believe now he's able to see. Okay. Anthony, are you now able to see? Anthony, unfortunately, I can't really see him here. All right. So the police maintain law, order. That's one of the roles. Two is to investigate cases and crimes. To investigate cases and crimes. When a crime has been committed in an area, there's that police department, which we call the CIDs, the Criminal Investigation Department, or the Criminal Investigation and Intelligence Directorate. We shorten it as CID, right? CID. So that's the one which investigates. Look at that word investigate, and you learn how to spell it. So the CID investigate cases and the crimes. So that's another role of the police. Then we have to control traffic on the road. To control traffic on the road. And that's what we call the traffic police. The traffic police. So the traffic police controls the traffic. They control those moving vehicles on the road so that they don't cause a lot of jam on the road. Yes, so that's the traffic department which controls the traffic. Then another one is to put out fire. Yes, to put out of fire, there is a police department which called the fire brigade. The fire brigade, they move with the cars having water and fire extinguishers, and whenever there is an outbreak of fire, they call this fire brigade. Look at that word there, fire brigade. Yes, so that's the one which puts out to fire whenever it breaks out in any area, in a building. So those are some of the roles of police in the country. Then we have this army. The army, you might find them in that kind of uniform. So whenever you find people in that kind of uniform, it's not the police. Instead, it is the army. And the army does also a lot. And one of the things they do is to protect people in the country. So they make sure people are protected in the country. And two, to fight rebels in a country. So they also fight rebels in the country. Rebels are those bad people that may want to come and attack us. Rebels. For them, they don't have any good thing that they want from people. They can come and kill innocent people in the country and run and go away, which we call the terrorists. So the army fights them. It helps them to fight against those terrorists. Then lastly is to entertain people through the army band. Yes, you've ever had the army playing. Yes, you've ever had the army play on functions. They have their very good band. So they entertain people using that army band. And it's very, very important to note this one here, that the army of Uganda, is what we call the UPDF. And I want you to note this. I want you to note it there as well. Yes, that the army of Uganda is called UPDF. Look at that those capital letters, UPDF, UPDF, this one here. Yes. And that in full is Uganda People's Defense Forces. U stands for Uganda. P stands for People's with a hyphen up here, an apostrophe. D stands for force, I mean defense. Then F stands for forces. So that's Uganda People's Defense Forces, which we call the UPDF. Thank you. So we shall go to another organ of security, which we call the prisons. I will send you that work, don't worry. And the prisons, you find them in that kind of wear. They wear like that. We have that big man in the middle there. He had come to take a picture with them. Yes, this man here. Yes. So who is going to tell me that person there in the middle? The one I have circled on. Who is that man? And let me pick out someone here. Yes, someone using Galaxy Tab A. Who is that person?
It's Samari Chitata.
Yes, Samari Chitata, yes. And who is that one I've circled there?
Museveni.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes.
Yeah, Kaguta Museveni.
Thank you so much, Chitata. So that is Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the president of the country, the president of Uganda. So the prison is also another very good and important organ in the country. And what do they do? Yes, for them, they are there to keep wrongdoers in safe custody. To keep wrongdoers in safe custody. What do we mean by safe custody? Yes. Yes. What does safe custody mean? They keep them in a good place so that they don't run away. Yes. They don't escape. Those law breakers, or which we call the wrongdoers, the people who commit crimes. Yes. So the prisons, they keep there. And secondly, they transform. Look at that word, members. To transform wrongdoers into good, law-abiding citizens. Whenever someone is taken to the prisons, they come back when they are good people. They come back when they don't want to make any other mistake. So they keep wrongdoers there and transform them into very good, law-abiding citizens. Okay, so we have that word, transform wrongdoers into good, law-abiding citizens. So that is the prison department. And we go to another department. We go to another department, which we call that one there. And those are the private security guards. You find them in different uniforms. And for them, they help the police to keep law and the order. They help the police to keep law and order. And they are very, very important as well. Then lastly, is this group. That group. Rihanna, have you ever seen those people on the road? You have ever seen them?
Yes.
Who are those people?
Police.
Hey, it's also police. Okay, thank you. They move with the police, but for them, they have a special name. Yes. Gary, who are those people?
Constables.
The constables. Hey, thank you. They are also constables, yes, because they keep law and order. But these people specifically have their special name. Yes. Who are those ones? That's the LDU. Those guys are the LDUs. Local defense units. And they protect lives of people, property of people. So to protect the lives and property of all people. Those are the PODUs. They move with police, with the army, yes, and they help in law and the order in the communities. They protect people against bad people. They protect people and their property. So children, that is what I wanted to share with you today. And we have a very simple activity here that I'm going to send you. But let me give you just 2 minutes to finish up with the, those roles of security organists. Then I take the activity right now. Maybe before I may just find out from some people if they have been following on me. If you have been following me. Yes. Let me think. Raise your arm if at all you feel you want to say something, you want to talk to me. Yes, Jackson has not talked to me. Jackson. Jackson? Jackson is not responding to me.
Jackson, I'm here.
Okay, you're there. Yeah, thank you so much. Jackson, what is security? Yes.
I don't.
Yes, Jackson?
I don't know.
Oh, like what you have just been talking about.
I don't know.
Oh, Jackson hasn't still been with me. Okay, sorry about that. Yes, Brian. Brian, what is security?
Security is a way of keeping law and order.
A way of keeping law and order.
Mm.
Okay? Is that what we said in the book?
Oh.
Yes. So you see. Okay. So that is Brian. Brian. Okay. Emanuela. What is security, Emanuela?
Security is a way of protecting people and their property.
Thank you so much, Emanuela. Yes. Protecting people and their property. You are really amazing. Thank you so much. Desire. Desire. Okay. This person using KK. KK, your name?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, what's your name?
Kumro Elijah.
Elijah. Okay, can you name for me any two security organisms? Elijah.
Security.
Yes, teacher.
I want two security organisms that you know. Hmm? Yes. I see very many hands now coming out. This is good. Yes.
Yeah.
There's someone who have not talked to. Yeah. Okay, Gabriela. Any two security organisms? Okay, Adea, John, oh, very unfortunate. So, yes, I'll get to you later on. So those are some of the security organs that we've seen there: the police, the army, the LDUs, the PSGs, and the local defense units. Yes. So we have that activity there that I want you to take down and write very, very neat. Yes, that what is security, write to security organs in your division, identify any 2 items used by the police to keep security or to keep law and order, then LD in full, PSPs in full, and UPDF in full. I'm going to send this work to the Google Classroom. You're going to find that activity there. Yes. So members, I'm going to stop here for today. And thank you so much for really being with me today. And I want to say bye-bye to you all. I want to say bye-bye to you all. So thank you so much. Unless someone is saying
Yes,
writing, yes, I'm going to send that work.
Teacher, I'm finished.
Yes,
Teacher, you don't finish the work.
so we are going to.
Teacher, where will you hide the work? Teacher, you don't finish the work.
Teacher,
you are too fast.
Teacher, you
Someone saying
don't finish the work.
what?